the,
Oh,
down
yeah.
there. Yeah, they're not going to
When I
talk
look
though.
right there, I can finish them out.
Okay, look right here. I'm going to give you something to look at
I
in a
can
minute.
see you.
Okay. Fabulous. Okay, so today I brought a book that I'm going to share with you. But before I get started on the book, I want to make sure you guys know a few things because I haven't read with you before. I've heard what great readers you are, but I don't know exactly what you know and what you don't know. So this is just a little warm up for me so I can make sure that you guys don't get stuck anywhere in the book we're going to read, okay? So the first thing I want to talk about is something that looks like this. Tell me.
Hi.
Well, that's what it says in the middle of it. But have you guys ever seen something that looks like this?
It's gonna be the same.
You ever seen that before? Have you seen little marks that look like this? In books? You've seen them?
Yeah.
They're usually around words. They don't have these little circles. But I wanted to make sure you guys. They kind of look like two flying commas, don't they?
Yeah.
Do you know what they're called? You've seen them. Do you know what they're called? No?
No clue.
Let me make sure that you guys have seen them. This is the kind of marks I'm talking about. See, there's one there and one there. You seen those marks before? Nope, first time? Okay. What about you? Have you seen those before?
Well, yeah.
You've seen them before?
Yeah.
That's okay. That's what I'm just checking. Have you seen them before? Ever seen those?
Yeah. I
Yes,
think so.
these. Okay, so these marks are called quotation marks. Can you say that? Quotation marks. And if you've seen them, great. That's half the battle. But let's make sure you know what they mean. Does anyone know what they mean when authors put those around certain words? That's okay. When an author puts these little quotation marks around words, they're called quotation marks. And what it means is someone's talking in them. Inside, whatever's inside the quotation marks, that means someone's talking or someone's saying those words. Okay, so if I put this up here, quotation mark, it starts here and it ends here, what am I saying?
Hi.
Hi. Yeah, those are the words actually coming out of my mouth. And usually it'll say, said, and then someone. I said that, Mrs. Mitchell. That's how I know someone's talking. So the author will put quotation marks there. They start somewhere, and then they're going to end somewhere. And whatever inside there, that's what the author's actually saying. It's coming out of their mouth. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Let me give you one more example. Let's see. What does that say?
How are you feeling?
How are you feeling today? So I'm saying those words, right? Let me
I'll
say,
read it while you're writing.
asked. Ooh, you can read my mind. Who said it or who asked it?
Mrs. Mitch.
Mrs. What's this first part?
Mrs.
Max.
Well.
Mrs. Maxwell asked. So what were the words that came out of Mrs. Maxwell's mouth? How are you feeling today? Did she say the rest? Nope, because look, it ended, yes. Okay, so today when we're reading, you're going to see a lot of those marks in there because someone's going to be talking. So I just wanted to make you aware of that. And I'll show you one more example when we look in the book, okay? Yeah, I'm just going to pick a page. Okay, you got to lean in real close so you all can see it. Can you see it, JJ? Okay, well, I'm going to look right here. Do you see some talking marks right here? Okay, Ireland, can you point to the first part? Yep, right here. And Naomi, point to where they end for me. They could end down there, but let's look real close. Are they flying or are they on the ground? On the ground. So we need to look for the flying one up here. See it right here? So someone said this. Do you see right here? I'm going to put my fingers on the talking marks. Do you see it? Do you see it? Okay, what's that in there? Who said that? Well, actually, what are the words that came out of the speaker's mouth? Roxy. Okay, so they said Roxy. And who said it? Said father. Yeah, did you see that, Naomi? Here are her words, Roxy, and then who said it?
Father.
Said father, yes. So that's how we're gonna know. So we're gonna see those a lot today. And that just means someone's talking. It might be father here, it might be someone else. Let's see if we see any on this page. Ooh, look right here, come close, come close. Can you come stand right here for a minute so I can make sure you can see? Just scooch, stand.
How close do we need to go?
Just so you guys can all see my book for a minute. JJ, can you see? Okay, so I want you to look right here, see where it starts? Where does it end? Can you put your finger on it? JJ, do you see that?
Yeah,
Put your finger on it.
Good, let's read what the words say. Who said, or who's talking right here? What did they say? Ready? Take your fingers off for a minute.
I want to take a nap.
Perfect. Oh, I want to take a nap. How do we know where they end? Here's one talking mark. Where's the other one? And there's where it ends, yes. And who said it? Well, how do we know? Let's keep reading. So who said it? The father said that, yep. Okay, so here's where it starts. The words that he says, I want to take a nap. And then who said it one more time? Do you see that, JJ? Right there, that's how we know. So do you see, look at all these talking marks in our book today. So there's gonna be a lot of dialogue, okay? And we keep those inside. Anyone remember what it's called?
When you're writing the story.
Sometimes when you're writing a story, you'll use quotation marks. That's how you know someone was doing what? The talking, yes. So I wanted to make sure, because you're gonna see that a lot in our book today, okay? Does that make sense? Naomi, you wanna go back to your seat for 1 minute?
Yeah.
Okay. There's one more thing that I wanna make sure you understand as you're reading, because this is gonna come up too. Let's see. Boys and girls, do you know this word? Let's look at the first sound.
Stop. Soft.
What's the word?
Soft.
Soft. Okay, so the word is soft. You see that? Now what happens if I do this?
Softer.
Same first word. What did I do right here?
At the
I added an ER. This means something soft. But when I add ER, it says it's even more soft. Yes. So when the author or anyone puts an ER at the end of something, all it does is change it a little bit to mean a little bit more. Okay? Like more soft. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Let's do one more practice. What about if you, ooh, what is this word? JJ, do you know this word?
Fast.
Fast. Yep. This means fast. Now, what if I take it and make it,
Faster.
what did I do, Naomi?
You added the ER.
And what does it say now?
Faster.
Faster. What does faster mean?
Like one person running
Mm-hmm.
and the other person like ahead.
Running more
Fast.
fast. They're running faster, or we could say more fast than that first person. Does that make sense? Let's practice with one more. Ooh, this is another word. Okay, this word is quick. Quick. It's okay, close. If that was an A, it would say quack. Okay, quick. Now, what happens if I do? Oh, I didn't even, you could read my mind, huh? What does it say now? Quicker. So if I put the ER at the end of it, what does it make that word mean?
Someone's quicker at writing or something?
Quicker or
Someone's faster at writing.
faster, or we could say more
More quicker.
quick. We would either say more quick or quicker. Okay? So we use either or. Okay, so the book I brought for you is called Super Fox. Okay, and I want you to take a picture, a look just at the cover. See that? Why do you think it's called Super Fox? I want you to think in your head first, don't shout it out. Why would that be called Super Fox? What do you think, Naomi?
Maybe the fox is pretending like it's a superhero and it's a fox.
Why would you think that?
Because Because I think the fox is acting like a superhero.
How do you know? Show me. Point to a part where it shows that he's acting like a superhero.
Because there's a cape.
Oh my gosh! Did you see that? Did you see the cape right there? Good job. Any other reasons why it could be called Super Fox? Ireland?
She was jumping in the air.
Maybe because she's jumping in the air. Yeah, it does look like her face is a little bit higher than her body, so that kind of shows that she may be jumping. What do you think?
Well, I kind of agreed with Naomi.
You agree? Okay.
That she thinking she is superhero and she a fox.
She is a fox. Great point. And you think she's a superhero because of the cape? Anything else?
Well, since she or he is jumping,
Mm-hmm.
I think she pretending to fly.
She's pretending to fly. Ooh, that's great. Did you want to add anything, JJ? Do you agree with them? Did you see, what does she have on her hands? What are these? Does it look like anything, or do you think those are just her hands?
Well, she not have gloves.
She doesn't have gloves?
Yeah.
Maybe she has gloves? Maybe.
Maybe that how she like look like.
That could be how she looks. You're right. We don't know yet. We're going to read. Anything you wanted to add?
Well, I'm just saying,
Mm-hmm.
I can tell she's kind of acting like a superhero because superheroes are flying in the air.
So you have some background knowledge that this is what it looks like when you fly and you're pretending to be a superhero? You guys are pretty smart. I would agree with you. Okay, so I want to show you one more page. Look at this page. What do you notice on that page? I'll show you over here. What do you notice on this page?
It shows a family.
It shows a family. How do you know they're a family?
Well, probably I see like the boy, the daughter, the mom and dad.
How do you know it says, how do you know they're mom and dad?
Since it's father and mom.
Yeah, it says father and mother. And then Roxy and Andy, yeah. So do we agree that this is probably a family?
Yeah.
I would definitely agree with you. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you all a book. And what I want you to do is take a picture walk. And when you're done, I'm going to ask you to make a prediction. Okay? That's okay. Just take a picture walk real quick. We're just looking at the pictures right now. Okay? You have colored one yet. Prediction?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so what I want you to do is take a minute to share with a buddy. So I'm going to have you two share your prediction and you two share your prediction. Now, wait 1 second, because sometimes when kids make a prediction, they want to tell me everything in the story. This is just a really good guess. What do you think the story's going to be about? Okay, so if I said this story is going to be about elephants dancing in the park, would you think that's a good prediction? Probably not, because I don't see any elephants dancing in the park in there. But it's just a quick guess based on what you saw when you took your picture walk, okay? So you don't have to tell me every detail. Just tell me what you think it's going to be about. And you could be right or wrong. We won't know until we read. But take a minute to share what you think the story is going to be about.
So, the dog
Okay, so you think it's going to be about the mom and the dad, or the dad and the daughter?
Yeah.
Okay, what about the dad and the daughter?
Well, because they were going to
Okay.
out
Okay.
Did you look at the pictures?
So
What did you see? What do you think it's going to be about?
They're trying to
Yeah.
Okay.
Or trying to
Good.
be a
What do you
superhero.
think? Share with her what you think the story may be about.
The story is about a girl
Mm-hmm.
that she was pretending to be like a superhero.
Mm-hmm. A little girl pretending to be a superhero.
Mhm.
Good. Good. That's perfect. That's a good picture walk. That's a good prediction based on your picture walk. Does anyone want to share what they think their prediction was going to be? Yes.
So, in the picture walk,
Mhm.
how I think she dancing and on accident she broke the base
Okay.
on the floor.
Okay. So you think she's going to break something? Okay. Good. Do you want to share yours? No, thank you. Can I share yours? Are you okay if I share yours? Naomi said she thought it was going to be about a little girl, the fox pretending to be a superhero. JJ, did you want to share yours?
I had the same as hers.
You had the same something similar? Okay, good. Did you want to share yours?
Well,
You forgot it? Okay, was it similar to what you heard?
yeah.
It was something like that? Okay, so here's what I'm going to have you do now. Now I'm going to have you read the book on your own to see if your prediction was correct, and then we're going to talk about it. Predictions can be right, they can be wrong. We won't know until we actually read the book, right? And as you're reading, I'm going to come around and listen to each of you read. Okay, I'm going to sit right by, your teacher does that very good. I'm going to come sit right by one of you at a time, and I'm going to listen to you read, okay? While you're reading, if you would like to use one of my whisper phones, you can do that, okay? I'll put it right here. Okay. Have you ever used a whisper phone before? Okay, good. And you don't have to use it, but if you'd like to use it, it's there for you. The only thing I'm going to have you do, hang on one second, Ireland, is if you are using my reading phone, when I come to you, I'm going to want you to put it down so I can hear you read, okay? So when you see me come next to you, I'll probably put my hand down. That's your kind of clue that I'm going to be reading with this person. But do the rest of you need to worry about it? No, the rest of you can just keep reading until I come to you, okay? So let's practice. Can you pick up your reading phones for 1 minute? Okay. And when you're reading with it, you have to put it like this. And if you want to use the reading phones, go for it. And if you don't, you can just read on your own.
Foxy jumped on a chair. She jumped up and down. She jumped very high. Foxy jumped high. What's this first part?
Hi. And then what's this part? Mm-hmm. Like we practiced.
I can jump high.
Hi.
Higher.
Mm-hmm.
Then in the box said, Foxy, I'm super Roxy said, on their knee, Please don't
Mhm.
jump inside. Please stop that. Okay, Roxy said I would jump and I would jump any. Is that
Mm-hmm.
any more?
Let's go back because that doesn't sound like it makes sense, does it?
Okay, said Roxy, I would.
Let's look at this one.
Wouldn't jump. Wouldn't.
It's a contraction. So it says, I
Wouldn't. I wouldn't.
well, we could say wouldn't jump anymore. Does that make sense? Yeah, I won't.
I won't jump anymore.
Here's what I loved you did when you were reading. You were like, that doesn't make sense, right? And what you did is you went back and you fixed it. Because if we read and it doesn't make sense, is that going to help us? So that's exactly what good readers do. When it doesn't make sense, they go back and they fix it. Very good job.
Twirled that she twirled on her toes.
Sense though? Okay. All right, let's have a little conversation about the book, okay? First of all, remember your predictions that you made at the beginning? And I said I wanted you to read to see if your prediction was correct. Do you think your predictions were correct?
Yeah.
Yours was correct? Yeah, I would agree with you. And we all had a prediction that it was going to be about
Roxy
pretending to be a superhero, and that's exactly what she was doing, wasn't she, JJ? She was. Okay, so tell me, who would you say the main character in this story is?
Roxy.
Okay, so Ireland says Roxy. Do you all agree with her? Do you think Roxy is the main character?
Yeah.
You agree?
I think it was the father.
You think maybe it was the dad? Ooh, what do you think?
I think
Roxy?
Roxy.
Okay, and I would say it could be either one of them, right? Because they both played a really important part in it. Now, if we say Roxy is the main character, what did Roxy want to do? Let's think about that. Thank you for raising your hand. What did Roxy want to do?
Do I have to just say one?
Sure.
Okay. She wanted
She wanted to
to bounce.
bounce?
Yeah. She wants to bounce.
Okay, what do you think?
She wanted to run.
Okay. What do you think?
She wanted to run and jump, but when she ran and jumped, she spoke the pot.
Okay, so she wanted to go out and run around and jump?
And then she got tired when she went outside.
Okay, so if we say Roxy wanted to go around and jump, or look on page 2 for me. Can you find the exact words that tell me what Roxy wanted to do? Raise your hand when you think you found that. What did Roxy want to do? Does it show what she wanted to do? Did you find it?
Mm-hmm.
Can you put your finger on it?
Wait.
Where do you think it is? Can you show me where?
Roxy ran as fast
Can you show me in the words what she wanted to do?
Roxy ran as fast as she could. She ran to the door and she ran back.
Okay, let's look over here. Show me on this page, page 2. What did she want to do?
Take it out.
Read this to me.
I want to take it.
Who said that? Father. Okay, so father wanted to take a nap. What did Roxy want to do? So dad wants to take a nap, and what does Roxy want to do?
Her dad said to go play, and then she to go play.
Yeah, and Roxy wants to go play, right? She's got a lot of energy. So what are some things that Roxy does? If dad wants to go take a nap, he tells her to go and play. And what are some things she goes around and does? Can you tell me one thing she goes around and does? She spins. Show me where she's spinning. So she spins all around. She twirls around. What else does she do?
She jumps.
She jumps. Where's she jumping? Right? What does she say? How do you know she wants to do that?
Because the word jump is there.
Let's read what she says.
I can jump higher than any rock and rock.
Yeah, so she's jumping. Does she do anything else?
Runs back and forth to the door.
She's running all around the house, right? All around the house. Is she doing anything else? Anything else? They said she was spinning, she was jumping, she was running all around. That's all that she did?
You can look at the book.
That's a great idea.
She went to the park and then she got tired.
She did go to the park. So in the beginning, Dad was what? Tired. So Dad told Roxy to go run around. What was Dad hoping was going to happen?
That she would go play.
She would go play. And what did Dad want to do when she was playing?
Take a nap, but she was too loud.
Probably take a nap.
It says in the book.
It did. You are very right. It did say in the book, I want to take a nap. I'm tired. So he sends Roxy to run around and play. Is Dad able to take his nap?
No, she's gonna run away.
JJ, is Dad able to take a nap?
No.
Why? Why can't Dad take his nap?
Because she's really too loud, I think.
She's being too loud, right? By all her twirling and jumping.
So the park, so she can have all her
Energy out. He says, let's go to the park so you can get all of your energy out. What happens at the park? Naomi, what happens at the park?
She gets tired.
Why is she tired?
Because she had a lot of energy.
She had a lot of energy. Did she get all her energy out at the park?
Yeah.
You think just at the park she got her energy out?
No.
Where else might she have gotten her energy out?
The house.
In the house, right?
Since the dad needs to keep on reminding her you can't do this.
You can't do all that
You
inside
can't
the
do this
house.
and that.
Interesting. What do you think? I want you to turn to the last page. Turn to that last page.
Rox fell down on a tree.
What do you think's going to happen next? If you had to write that next page of the book, what would you think's going to happen next? You guys share what you think's going to happen next together. What do you think's going to happen next?
She's gonna sit down on the tree. She said she's tired. Her father might take her home.
Dad might take her home so she can take a nap. What do you think? Do you agree with her?
Nap? Yeah.
What do you think Dad's going to do?
He's gonna take her home and she's gonna let her take a nap.
So Roxy's going to take a nap. What do you think Dad might do?
I think he'll take a nap.
You think he'll take a nap too?
Maybe, I'm not sure.
I love it.
Yeah, I think that too. The dad might have more energy than the daughter.
I heard a lot of you say that Roxy's going to go home and do what?
Take a nap.
Take a nap. And some of you said, I think Naomi, you guys were talking about how Dad will probably take a nap too.
Well, Dad.
But then, Connor, what did you say?
Well, maybe the dad start doing have more energy.
Oh, maybe Dad's going to have so much energy now? Why would you think that?
Since watching her maybe got him motivated.
Watching her got her motivated. He liked some of the things she did. Okay. Do you think anything else? I'm thinking maybe Dad's going to be all relaxed because he was just sitting on the couch while Roxy was taking a nap. So maybe he'll have energy to do all that stuff you were talking about, huh? Okay, you guys did a great job reading. Thank you so much for letting us borrow you today. And Mrs. Selway was telling me what great readers you are. I completely agree with her. You guys did a great job. Thank you so much for coming and letting us all watch you read. You did very well.
Guys, you're going to VAPA. Go to the free yard.
Yeah.